Hey doing YouTube, it's Will from Will Development. It's my 382nd weekly update. So, after the fun of last week with multiple PRs in a few good spots, gears are changing just a little bit here. I do have a kind of a, so it is a competition, there's a fly. There is a competition on Sunday that I'm doing, but the way I describe it is basically as it's more of a charity event than a competition. It's same day weigh-ins and everything. There's only two weight classes for men and women, both. So it's not a, you know, devoted comp. It's also unsanctioned, so there's really nothing on the line other than just having a good time, which I'm fine with. I'm doing it just because it was biggest one. It was cheap and it had some fun events. That I haven't seen in a while, especially in a quote-unquote competition, car deadlift and, what do you call it, Conan's Wheel, stuff like that. A grip event other than Farmers, which is a max axle double overhand. So it was really interesting events that I was interested in. Interesting that I'm interested in. Yeah, that works. And, so I'm doing that one, but I'm not, the best way I've put it is I'm just not taking it that seriously. Just because there's nothing on the line. It's just a good time. I don't really care how I do. I just don't want to zero anything, which I don't think I will. So that's enough for me, is to just not zero, and I'm good. It'd be nice to beat a heavyweight or two at the axle, but we'll see what happens. It might happen. It might not. We'll see. Training did change gears a little bit this week. And I will be doing just kind of a mini tapering off next week, just because I've got the comp coming up, and I don't want to be there and pushing myself and risk injuring myself when I do have Orlando's coming up in February. Basically 2 weeks after that, where I'm taking that a little more seriously. But I'm not. It's not a top priority thing either. Really, this year, I only plan on taking two comps super seriously, which is going to be the Scorcher and Floridas. I'm definitely going to do Floridas this year. And I've already made the decision that I'm not doing Miamis. The real reason is just the events just don't interest me that much. And it's a little close. Doing a comp basically every 2 weeks at that point. Because I got it in February, and then I got another one in March, and then I would have that one in April. And it would be literally almost every 2 weeks I would be doing a comp, and that would just kill me. I know it. There's no way I could prep for all of them and really take any of them with any sort of sincerity. So I've got my obligation to do the one in February and then the one in March, so I'm just going to take April off. May and June, there usually isn't anything. In July, there might be one, and then there might be one in August. I'll touch. August should be the Scorcher. So yeah, this week was still pretty heavy. I would say moderately heavy, nothing wild, but it wasn't light either. And then next week it's going to be just a mini taper. I'm going to go off program just a touch, just to make sure I'm not pushing myself too hard going into Sunday. And then after that, I've got 2 weeks to really start preparing for the Orlando's event. Got one of my favorite events there, an arm over arm pull. Hopefully it's fucking heavy, and then I'll do good at it. That damn Atlas Stone Press is tough. It's a very, very unique event. I'll be happy to get one on that, honestly. It's my own fault. I just hadn't been training it enough, just because of everything else going on, and this is, like I said, this is just more of a little fun comp for me anyway, so I'm still working on just trying to get strong at this point. I already know how to compete, so now it's just actually getting strong to the point where I can then apply my knowledge of competing to, doing better at shows. After that, there's really not much else to say, like I said, moderate week this week. It'll be a lighter one next week. I'll probably just do the same stuff I was planning on doing, but just kind of do it a lot lighter than I was planning. Instead of being in the 80-85% range, I'll probably be more in the 70-75% range, just to make sure I'm backing off on stuff enough to the point where it's more of a break. Skip some accessory stuff, or just do the accessories only, that kind of thing. Give my hands a little time to heal too. I feel like we've done everything we can with Axel to increase the hand strength there. I was planning on training it a little bit next week, but we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. Yeah, that's it. That's this week. That's the plan for the next couple weeks / month-ish. And yeah, we'll go from there. So stay tuned for the update next week before the show, where hopefully I'll be saying I feel good. I know I will. I'm gonna play it smart. I'm gonna do it intelligently. It sucks a little bit too. I'm actually starting to drop a little bit of weight now as well, and I'm not necessarily feeling it. I mean, I'm dropping weight, but my numbers are still going up, so that's optimal, right? But I want to start walking around 195, 190-ish again. Just so when I have to cut to 175, it's not so bad. I have to cut to 181 for the February show, so if I can get to 195 consistently by like February 1st, that's not a bad weight cut really to get down to what I need to be. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just playing it all by ear. Fucking worst case, I just end up in the 200s. It's whatever. Like I said, this show is the show. I'm not overly concerned with it. So I'm not overly concerned with any of them right now. I just don't have the drive for any of them to take them all very seriously right here in the beginning of the year. So yeah. Play it safe when you're leading into a comp. Just even a little mini deload is probably the smartest thing, or doing nothing at all is usually the smartest thing. So yeah, taper off a little bit. And if you don't, then what's your excuse?